Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Ruina estate. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-bum-bum. Alrighty, so in this episode, we are going to be making a lot of progress as usual. Now, I did see a couple interesting trinkets up for grabs, such as this one, the Claw of Alduin. It, apparently is just real good. More damage received, but we get stun resist. Whenever we riposte, we deal 2 to 3 true damage. We always crit if our opponent is full HP, and on kill, we acquire 1 soul. What does a soul do? I don't know. We'll find out. And if we get the 2 set, we get Mulkadiv. I don't know exactly how to say that. I haven't played Skyrim in a while. But regardless, I think we're going to go for that. Yeah, honestly, most things that are up for grabs are the Starry Night trinkets. So, you know, it is what it is. But we also have this, and this one is real interesting. The Solar Crown, and this is part of the reworked trinkets mod. Less burn, torch burn rate, less stress, and on any action, we light the torch. That seems real good. That seems real good. Especially if you have 2 of those on a team. Let's say each person takes 1 action in a fight. That's still +6 torch. That's a big deal. That adds up fast. Especially if you have a Vestal on your team, too. Or even a Crusader. Mate, you're never running out of torch. But, that being said, it is time to go farming. So, as usual, I'll show you if anything cool happens. Remember when I said I'd show you if anything interesting happened like 2 seconds ago for you? Yeah, so... it looks like our old friends are back. So, gamer mode on. We need to ensure that we take these fools out. Strength. Okay, big damage, here it comes. Behold. Oh my god! Big damage next turn. I mean, of course. 37%. Well, 37%. Miss all 3 times. I mean, yeah. It'll be tasty. Oh, come on now, bro. That's not very nice. Ow. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna cure that and give myself an Aegis real quick. I gotta be honest. This isn't looking too good. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. This is not looking good. Considering we've already lost 2 people, and my goal here was to get people revived, it's not pretty. Okay, we do hit a 24 damage. That is nice. That'll help a bit. Oh my lord. Huh. There actually is a chance that we hit onrush. Okay, let's just go for some damage. We do get a little bit of a bleed. We can cure this. Okay. Will be tasty. Okay, well, we can move back into position. That's fine. Get rid of that blight before it becomes too big of a problem. Reserved grade. By the way, they all have 2 turns. This is very, very quickly growing out of control. You're marked, though. Ow. Okay, we do get a guard from Alice. Mizufer will survive another day. Okay. 43% miss.
Alright, you know what? At least we do get a stress heal, though.
Cut, chop.
That did damage through our Aegis. And it bleed and blighted us. I'm sorry? Huh. 10 true damage. Well... Yeah, we all saw that one coming, didn't we? Yikes. Yeah.
And we lose her items.
You know what? We should have just tried to retreat right there, huh? Yeah, because now they just have the chance to stun lock us. Wait, we have 12 speed and they all outsped us? What? They don't have 12 speed. They have 8 speed. Whatever. You know what sucks? We only needed one more. What if I backtrack and just try and find the body that way? What if I did that? Okay, that's gonna put us on death's door. That's fine. Okay. Okay, in a perfect world, the body might be below us. If it is, not only do we revive someone, we get a good trinket, and this mission wasn't for nothing. Ay, ay, ay. See, you know what's funny? I even have the reduced spawn rate for them, too. Of course, it goes for Mizufer. Really just doing your best, game, aren't ya? Okay, what are we up against? Dodge, resists, less crit, resists, oh, and bypasses guard, resist, armor pierce, damage reflection, oh my lord. Well, we do still have Iron Lotus going on Alice. So, hear me out. Burn them to ash! Okay, hit them all. We got a 28 crit on the Virago. We take that. However, that freaking hurt. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay. Now, we use Courage to protect, because only one enemy can actually get through the guard. Ugh. Okay. Only one enemy can get through the guard, so we don't have to worry about Mizufer dying, for the most part. Ruinous Hexa! Okay, a little bit of burn. Rend the marked. Even while taking 35% reduced damage, we are still getting beaten up pretty bad because we are marked. 6 more damage being done to Alzamet. Okay. Yeah, you can't be marked. That's fine. Oh. Well, he's dead at least, but man, bad misses. Really bad time. I don't want to go for her. Yeah, I don't want to go for her because that damage reflection. Okay, we're fine. Everything is fine. You're down, so we don't have to worry about you. You know what? Talte! Looks like you're the only one left. Okay, she does make a mushroom that we're gonna have to deal with. That is fine. Okay, mushroom down. And then Alzamet can finish off the Virago. Okay, that was actually good RNG, because that really could have gone bad. Johnny! 199! Not even close, baby. Okay. Then we take the root. No, the body is behind them. Oh no, so it's over anyway. Oh, you can't say it wasn't a bad attempt though, because if the final corpse was down here, that would have been a mission complete. We revive someone, we get a good trinket. Unfortunately, it is behind them, and whatever hope we had of beating them is gone because Elira is down. Man, that sucks. Yeah, none of these are it. I mean, I can double check just in case. Yeah, bag. Dang. Oh, that sucks. What a terrible time to get them to spawn. And again, we have the reduced spawn rate too. Oh. Ooh, man. I'll tell you what, the estate is really kicking us while we're down here. We're having a Hippocratic on Alzamet, actually. I'm gonna lock that in. But yeah, the estate is really kicking us while we're down. We're down to 8 people now out of our 11. The crown of corrosion from the depths below that accursed manor, a being of festering filth has emerged. It has infected a familiar face, but it threatens to erode the very foundation of our estate. Plot quest, Destiny Manifest, Leper. Well, we will deal with that when we can, because it's not going to be right now. Rabies has got to go. That was absolutely awful. Yep, and that's all our characters. Ooh, not pretty. Not pretty at all, especially because stress is really creeping in on us now. And unfortunately, because of the Hamlet rework, getting rid of stress is not easy. In fact, what's getting rid of more stress than the actual buildings is the puppet theater. And that's pretty much it. Oh, man. Now, the thing that really sucks about losing our characters as well, other than losing our characters, is the fact that they lose hope. Which means they are losing that permanent stat increase. For example, at Hope 6, 3% to everything. That's insane. That's a huge buff. Because not only is it just a flat buff to what they have, it's a buff to whatever you put on them. So, real sucky, but what are you gonna do? Okay, well, let's think about this. Oh. Friendly skill, all heroes get a regen. You know what? Maybe we should just go for that. Maybe we should go for this trinket and just have a way to, like, to heal like crazy. Is that... I don't know, is that unfair of me? Maybe. Maybe. But I'm going for it anyway. Day 200 of making progress. Looks like we found a deranged jester. It'd be a real shame if Mizufer blew him away. Oh my lord. Okay, so here's what we're bringing. Alzamet the Red Mist. As usual, I am seeing how powerful the Nirvana and Reincarnation trinkets are together. So far, they seem pretty good. Obviously, all of her abilities. Kale and Art Knight, who, unfortunately, have to regain some hope, but that's fine. Jellyfish Fabric, the Focus Ring, all of their abilities, some of which are missing some levels because they died. And Mizufer the Mio with the Duskblade of Drakthar, one of the better items in a certain game that shall not be named. Well, actually, I don't know if it's that good anymore. It's still good, don't get me wrong, but whatever. The Nova Blade, because accuracy sucks, and all of her abilities. And then Elira, who is now alive once again. However, forgot to bring the Hope item, so she's not currently building any, which is unfortunate. It slipped my mind, though. So, unfortunate. But we do have the Wordy Elixir. The Sanity Restoring Pill, Zealous Accusation, Battle Heal, Holy Lance, and Inspiring Cry. And, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I know it's dumb, but we're desperate. Behold, an entity of pure darkness. Death. If he was at 99% health, that would have been a lot more damage. Unfortunately, because he rolled extra health and it works weird, he did not care. Big damage? 39%? Well, it was bound to miss. Oh well. Alrighty, we do get a crit, but it's only going to do 9 damage because it is a guaranteed true damage 9. And then we do 11 damage with the attack directly after. Undulating Withdrawal. Ouch. That did a lot of damage to us, actually. I'm going to go ahead and heal that on Mizufer before it gets too out of hand. We also do get a self-heal thanks to the Wordy trinket. Clap-a-claw. Oh my. Alright, I get it. You can stop hitting me that hard now. I would certainly appreciate it. Sonorous Lament. Okay. Well, I sure hope that none of them had damage reflection. Luckily, they did not. Alright, big damage, and then we go for a pierce. Not a bad combo at all. Alright, we go ahead and move forward, doing a little bit of damage, as well as getting a self-heal. I'm gonna go for a stress heal for the moment, because we're a lot closer to stress issues than we are death issues at the moment. Let's go ahead and get a guaranteed crit tactical retreat for 95 damage, because Duskblade of Drakthar is completely fair and balanced. We're going to use this emotion coin and take the sapphire. We can't get a man-at-arms, so we don't even have to worry about it. And we have one whole torch left for the rest of the dungeon. But, yeah. When we use the OP stuff, it goes very well. When we don't, well, this estate was made for OP in mind, so, you know, I guess it's not the most unexpected thing to get it handed to us sometimes, but, you know, the mental imbalance of, like, I destroy everything, immediately followed by I just got destroyed with no hope of winning. It's something. Alright, we're gonna try and get rid of Torn Rotator. And that's exactly what we get rid of. 81%, I don't want to chance that. Yeah. Not bad. I'd I would much rather, I almost did it again, take a collector over the circus again. So, I'd say we're doing pretty good. We have one more protective ward to go. And then, officially, everyone is back on their feet. It's taken me a little while, but that's fine. Not everything can be so easy. 0% chance to hit. Okay, well, we're not going to do that. Instead, we are going to max roll into a low roll. You know what? It's time to jam! Oh, yeah. Try and put a little bleed on the collector. It doesn't end up working. He goes for the collect call. Armor piercing, less damage can't be marked. Reflection. And you all have a chance to absorb buffs, I notice. Aha! Okay. You're going for a stun. We resist it with our first Aegis. Second Aegis, unfortunately, goes down quite early before the Highwaymen have a chance to go. Okay. Really, really good dodge. Yeah, good thing we dodged that first one, huh? By the way, we are using the Omega Phantom Crystal, and it is doing well. Doing real well. Also, if you're worried about me overusing the OP items, don't worry, I'm gonna do something a little later in this episode that you might find real interesting. But a Holy Lance takes out that Collector. Nice. Well, hey, we need every little bit of gold that we can get. Well, for now. Anna has the most negative quirks. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Just try and get rid of everything that we can. Good scout? Nope. Dang. Ooh. Well, I mean, Anna does... No, those aren't that bad. We'll leave that. Yeah, Elira now has the most, so we're just gonna get rid of one of them. God-fearing? Okay. I wouldn't say that that one's like that big of a deal, but hey, less negative quirks is always a good thing. Unless you get one that's worse, but still. Alright, we do have the quest location coming up. So what we're gonna do is, when we get back to town, we're gonna make sure everyone is back on their feet, and then I'm gonna do something really, really interesting, like I mentioned, to try and keep this estate as entertaining for you as possible. Because, you know, I'm sure some of you are getting a little bit sick of us using the OP trinkets, so don't worry, I've got something in mind for you. Dirk Stab. Big damage being done to two of them. Now, we are going to try and take you out. We end up missing. Anna does get a really nice crowd hit. And Elira does manage to take out two while shuffling the shamans. Unfortunately, they are both invisible, so we're not going to be able to do anything. And that one is going to buff the other, which is then immediately going to attack us, but only does 5 damage. Okay, that is one stealth we don't have to worry about. But we missed him anyway. Okay, ceremonial cut once again. Ouch! Actually hitting freaking hard for a shaman. Oh, missing again. Oh, missing them both with a Dirk Stab. But Elira does finish them off. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna take these crests. We're gonna say, forget the torch. And that's all 3 protective wards. Do we get a secret room? No. Time to go. What did we get? We got a trinket that we can sell and 8.1k gold. Obviously no levels. Mercurial. Weapon Tinker. The Og is not great. Luminous is really good. And Tippler, well, that replaced our God-fearing, huh? And finally, our roster is complete with the revival of Lynn. Very nice. Alright, now what I'm gonna do. This is the Ruina estate. This is not the, everything else estate. So as painful as this is to do for me, we're gonna make this a bit more fair and a bit more interesting. Boy, that doesn't feel good, does it? But fair is fair. So now we don't have to worry about gold. However, we do not have our super mega OP trinkets anymore. I figured it was the most fair thing to do. As much as it might pain you, trust me, it pains me a lot more. But in the interest of keeping everything interesting, like I've said 17 times now, that's what we're gonna do. Now, I did keep a couple. For example, Devourer works so freaking well on Alice that honestly I just wanted to keep it. Vivid Memory, honestly, it's not that OP, so I wanted to keep it mainly for the accuracy. Aylin's Sword, because Blessing of the White Miko is only a 1% chance, so I didn't see that as too broken. Nova Blade, again, for the accuracy. The Elixir of Immortality, because Wordy did turn into it, so we don't want to get rid of Wordy's other half. And then, of course, the Mooncake and the Relic, because we really have no reason to sell those. So yeah, gold is no longer an issue for us, but we are technically nerfed by a fair portion. So what I'm going to do now, we do have the level 3 Siren that we can go do, and I fully intend to, but we also need to go and do some of these bosses. For example, the Rotting King actually would be a really good one to do. I'm trying to think. Rotting King can be a little bit rough. But if we have Alice in the first position, honestly, I think Alice pretty much just destroys him. Yeah. You know what? Maybe Alice and 3 rabbits? I don't know. That might be pretty good. You know what? We're gonna try. While it might look a bit different now, remember that it was once a leper.
Behold, the Rotting King!
Oh, but this is no ordinary Rotting King, my friends. Shouldn't we be playing the final battle theme? Okay, we'll roll with it. This is none other than corrupted Ivan! Does anyone remember that plotline? So, here's what we bring.
Alice the Zhao with Devourer.
Galaxy and all of her abilities. Kerbenog with In the Name of Love and Hate. Vivid Memory and all of her abilities. She also has the Worries, but we'll ignore that. Mizufer the Mio with Solemn Lament. The Nova Blade and all of her abilities. And, of course, Lyn with the Focus Ring, Dismiss His Head, and all of her. Wait. Okay, on her turn, we'll use Candle Flow, because she doesn't have it. Now, if you're wondering how this fight works, these 2 lepers cannot take damage from heroes. 100% of damage that would be dealt from heroes is converted into health. And, of course, Big Man himself ignores stealth, guards, and protection. He also has a colossal 363 health. But we open up with big damage. And they also have 24 and 9 health. Keep going for the AoE, because trust you me, it's going to help us out in more ways than one. Then we're going to go for Fiery Dragon Slash over on Ivanko,
The Rotting King, and burn away the filth. Cultist Chop.
Okay, it doesn't quite take him out, so we're going to go boom and Baba Boy. The power of guns is quite powerful. Cultist Chop does end up taking the first cultist out. Okay. More AoE. 21 damage on the Rotting King. Keep going for those AoEs. Do not let up on this suppression. Now, last one we're probably gonna get. I think that's it. Cultist Chop for 10 damage. Now, burn. Cultist Chop. Most excellent. Yes, yes indeed. We're going to start doing single target damage now because I think there is a mechanic about to happen. We're going to move backwards while doing big damage. 30 damage being done to the Rotting King. Now we're going to go for point blank shot. Okay. Cultist Chop. He still has quite a bit of health, actually. Burn. Okay, big stress healing. Alright, that cultist is almost down. Okay, do damage while moving backwards. Do it again. 37 crit. It looks like the king is going to fall. Bloodthirsty made us hit a random target, which was the other cultist. Okay. 36 once again, and the Rotting King is on 9 health. 1. 1 health. You know what? Okay. I am gonna let him get at least 1 hit on us. 1 hit. 1 hit. Cultist chop. And now, he will no longer go for anyone but us. Okay. Go ahead. Big damage being done to us. Little bit of burn being done to him. And I think there's only one way to end this suppression. Once and for all. By burning away the filth! And there it is. So yeah, this fight, I remember this being a complaint the very, very first time I did it. I think that he should have some kind of execute mechanic, which I could have sworn he did on the cultists once he reaches about half health. But, as you can see, if you are able to do enough damage to the cultists, he quite literally will never attack you. His #1 priority is those cultists. Once they're dead, however, he is a force to be reckoned with. So it's a bit of a balancing act. And I remember this fight being so much fun. And to be fair, even with us being as powerful as we are, you could see the Rotting King is no joke. Like, if you do not have a strong enough team, he is going to chop and hew his way through you. But that being said, we do get all 3 of his trinkets, as well as a special one for you, Jin. Torn Rotator, The Fits, Torn Rotator, that's fine. Tetanus, And Creeping Cough, oh, wonderful.
The Abyssal Rift. Some sort of anomaly is occurring in the cove. Some connection to another realm is being established. Our party does not require additional encumbrance. Find the casual force and eliminate it. Abyssal Establishment. So, we are getting rid of some of our diseases, although we do still have quite a few to work through. Okay. Bop, bop. And there it is. By the way, if you're wondering what they do, Crown of Corrosion, 50% more health, but anytime you're hit, you take 3 true damage. But if you're using either one of the other trinkets as well, you ignore stealth, guard, and protection, but you heal a bit less. And then the Necro's Visage, you get +1 accuracy and 2% crit chance for every 10% missing health, and you get a bonus on Death's Door, but you do not get stress healing from crits. So what I was thinking is, wouldn't that be so nice on Alice? Potentially. Now, in another world, the Red Mist also would use these trinkets because a certain leper named Ivanko and Callie had a bit of a thing. Unfortunately, it was not meant to be, for they were worlds apart. Anyway, lore building aside, let's see. We could technically go after the Marcus brothers. I do not remember how hard this fight is, though. I gotta be honest. You know what, though? I think we might be able to do a little something with it. So what if we bring a team like this? And then we'll bring Elira. What do we think? Peristanus, Kalen, Art Knight, Wordy, and Elira. That seems like a good team to me. We also do have the Alluring Siren that we can go and take out, which I fully intend to do.
Actually, you know what? That'll be what we do for the remainder of this episode. We're going to go after Marcus Brothers, and we're going to take out the Siren, who hopefully is not going to brainwash someone and immediately kill us. A band of brothers lurks nearby. So, I've only fought this once. However, I am, let's just call it confident in our abilities. I'm gonna guess it's towards the bottom, unless it's like the lumberjack, in which case it's gonna be like to our right. I mean, we're going that way anyway, but still. Parish Dennis with the endless battle crimson in sheath, which I still don't know what it does, and all of her abilities. We then have Kale and Art Knight with the Kuriboili. Yeah, I think, yeah, no, I got that. Yeah! Then the Focus Ring and all of their abilities. Wordy with the Ancestors Candle, the Ancestors Map, Flying Sword, Assassination, Mark for Death, Come Hither, and the Boundary of Life and Death. And, of course, we end with Elira, who has the Ancestors Bottle, Junia's Head, Zealous Accusation, Battle Heal, Holy Lance, and Inspiring Cry. Now, actually, I think I am going to swap this up just a little bit. We're going to go for Stunning Blow. I think it's time that we return the Hilt Smash. I'm going to go Bulwark of Faith, Battle Heal, and Inspiring Cry. Yep. Seems good to me. I don't see a problem with that. Well, other than the fact that it's a full health heal and a Team 1 guard, but, you know, details. We brought the Ancestors map, but we still didn't get a scout, so we are just going to go upwards and hope for the best. We're going to use our only holy water that Elira brought to immediately get plenty of value. Holy! And we do also have a chance to encounter the thing from the stars on this mission, too, so we're going to hope for the best, but, you know, you never really know how these types of missions are going to go. Now, as for the Marcus Brothers, I know they have a bit of a team comp thing going on, and that's about all I remember, because like I said, I've only done this fight once. Which is the fun part about the Ruina series, is I'm refighting a lot of bosses that I really have not given as much time in the limelight as I probably should have. That being said, this Bone General has 70% more health. Ow! That was some... What the... That was some painful whine. Oh my goodness. Accuracy... Okay. You're all a threat, honestly, but I want Big Man dead. 17 damage coming down from Wordy. Oh, man, taking a lot of damage here. Let's go ahead and get a Blight down, because this Bone General is going to be able to hit our entire party, and honestly, the premise of that frightens me. 12 more damage being done. Let's just go for a regular attack. 8 damage, that is just about minimum roll. Oh, okay, good. We're gonna go for a guard on Wordy and get the biggest crit you've ever seen. Oh my goodness. Okay, and because of our trinket, we are getting 2% crit for every single attack, which is very much going to come into play later. Big Man goes down to a crit, so we don't even have to worry about a corpse, which brings these two a lot closer. And that, more or less, is going to seal the fight, other than getting crit and critting right back. You, death. Okay. Then we blight you. Good, good. Alright, let's go for a stress heal. I don't know how much we're really going to need to be low stress, but, I mean, rule of thumb, be low stress. Knife in the dark. Okay, we didn't take a turn, so we didn't have a chance to do another riposte. Wordy ends up missing, and so does Parish Dennis, that extra 30 dodge. Oh, well, you're dead. So we're just gonna show off. Nah, what are you gonna do? Nah. Okay, go ahead and go for more stress healing, because we may as well. Oh, what's that? Did you take your turn and immediately die? Oh, what a shame.
Oh, it must be so terrible being you. Okay, there we go. We use a shovel, light up our torch, which then immediately fades back down. That's fine. Well, we are most certainly finding all the room battles, despite the fact that we haven't gotten a single good scout. Let's see, you have more crit, armor pen, damage, accuracy, and... Okay, you gotta go. You're a lot. However, bonus damage here. We didn't kill him. No, that sucks. You know what? Come here. Okay, we don't pull, and we don't stun. Oh. Okay, attack reset. I don't think we can hit him. No, we cannot. Oh, 80%. Nice. Go for the stun. We don't land the stun. Oh, yikes. All right, well, what are you gonna do? Axe blade. Okay, 7 damage in return. You do have 45% protection. Naturally, the royalty goes down in the back. We get another execute kill, and you, my friend, take quite a bit of damage. Axe blade. Okay, not too much damage being done. Yeah, we've just about got him. I'm gonna go ahead and try and kill him with blight. Ah, no, we just kill him with our spear. That's unfortunate. I don't know what kind of debuffs that they might do on me. I think we're gonna... this is a level 5 dungeon. You know what? Let's bring the sapphire instead of the gold. I know that's iffy, but let's do that. Okay, still no scout, unfortunately. That is real lame. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. We go to the left, and rather than taking the extremely long route down, I'm gonna go back to the right. That way we can visit all of these rooms over here, and hopefully... Well, no, actually... we're gonna need to go back anyway, so yeah, I guess we may as well just go directly down from here. Accuracy, damage, accuracy. Man, you basically have a full house. Okay, you're all threatening in your own way. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of the sharpshooter, who can't be marked. I read the debuffs, but I skimmed over the most important one. Ouch. Yeah, that extra damage is definitely coming in. Okay. A little bit of flat damage. Then I'm going to go for the blight. Okay, you're down on your next turn. Excellent. It was a graveyard slash. Quarrel. Meow, 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 meow. Ouch. Yeah, they're definitely doing a lot of damage. Okay. Big heals on Wordy. Let's go Endless Battle on the one back here. Okay, big damage. And we do have more than one riposte. So that is going to be very, very nice. I'm just going to finish you off because you're a little bit too much of a threat for me to leave behind. Okay, that's 2 down. We only have 2 more to go, and I'm fairly confident. 18 damage, but we do crit him into absolute oblivion with Paris Dennis. Okay. Go for the double blight. Okay, we do land 1. Do we land the second? Yes, sir, we do. That is 12 damage you're going to be taking. I'm going to go for a full heal. Very good. Okay, now we are going to take a little bit of damage. Oh, I completely forgot about the Aegis. Never mind. Well, 90% more damage taken, but also 90% damage reflection. Huh. Okay. Now, my thinking... no, we do still... no matter which way we go! Okay. Let's go to the right, then down, down, up, to the left,
and then down again. I think that'll probably be the best possible route that we can do here. And then we also need to weave in a camp at some point. Especially after that. If we had more holy water, we'd be able to get some healing and stress healing, but alas, we do not. I'm fairly sure this one right here is going to be the battle, so I'm going to save our camp for until we get to this room right here. I know that's a little risky to do, but I'm going to do it. You do not resist marks, so I'm going to go for it. And then we can't hit you, but I can pull you forward. Never mind, you have too much resistance. Okay. Big damage. We missed. Ah, about a 60% chance. Let's go for a guard right here on Kale and Art Knight. True damage here. Okay. Honestly... so close. Okay, big damage, Tempting Goblet going out. That's fine. Good thing he did that after, because that would have hurt. And good thing he didn't do it on him either. Graveyard Slash! Okay, we're definitely gonna need to heal Wordy, like ASAP. Oh! Okay, Wordy is on death's door. That's fine. We can heal. Hit them all. We hit 2. You're blighted for 3. You gotta go, because you're gonna revive people. Oh, Wordy dodges. Okay, whew. Man, that was close. Way, 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 way too close. Okay. Ha! Immediately the Graveyard Slash. Oh, they know what they're doing. They know very well what they're doing. Let's use this so that we get rid of the bodies, but also that damage was real good. You are now dead. Oh! This accuracy, man! What is this? Okay, big heal. Look, we're alright. We're alright. We just need a little bit of heal stalling, and then we'll be fine. Okay, honestly, I think we're going to clear this room that we're headed to. By the way, this feels so bad to leave behind. We're going to clear this room that we're headed to. Then we're going to camp, which is why I didn't use that torch. We do actually get... You know what? Okay, hang on. No! No! We're gonna go back to this room, and then we're gonna camp, and then we're gonna go down to the Marcus brothers, and hopefully that should be enough. No! Freaking snakes, man! Alright, alright. Well, Zalia's speech, because we know that something's gonna happen. Do we have any diseases? No, not at the moment. Okay. Let's go accuracy. Let's do armor piercing. Encourage. Okay. Snake time. The desert. It pulls us back. Okay, and for some reason they still don't get the buffs, and the music doesn't play. I still don't know why that's happening. Also, wow, opening crit, that's perfectly fine. You gotta go. I don't like your warning rattle. 28 damage, which is more than half of his health. Okay, I don't think he could repose this. Very good. One snake down. And because we're attacking twice per turn, stress isn't too terrible yet. Okay, 2% more crit.
We're up to 17%, which is not bad at all. We luckily don't get stunned. Go for another big heal. That way we can try and recover as much as possible. 18 damage being done by Paris Dennis. We are now gonna hit them both. Maybe going for a blight. We actually do land one. And then I'm gonna do big damage to the big snake. That way we can get the heal out of the way. Not that he does it, which allows Paris Dennis to immediately riposte him into the desert. Ow. Okay, we're blighted. That's fine. Let's go for a heal right here. There we go. We're looking good. Looking healthy. You, be gone. If you want to read this, 3, 2, 1. Good. Journal page. Okay. For the shield breaker. You know what? These Aegis scales might actually be insane right now, so I'm gonna get rid of one of our torches. Debatably, we should have gotten rid of these keys. I thought we were gonna get more sapphires. And look, it's luck of the draw at the end of the day. You never know what you're gonna get, and you can only hold so much gold, so, bleh, you know, it does suck, but not the end of the world. Forty does get a nice little stress heal before the next battle. This is manageable. Yikes, these two are very scary, however, you have to go first because you are the buffer and reviver. 27 damage, whew! Okay, I don't think we can hit either, so I'm just gonna go for the Bone Lancer. We get 2% more crit. Take you out with an 18 damage stun, and now we're gonna try and take out the scarier of the two. He only has 50% blight resist, but it doesn't matter because we completely chop his marrow down. Then the other one's gonna go for an impale. We do get a riposte for 17 damage, but all of us are gonna be a little bit injured from that, and with a crit, Wordy takes him out. No problem. Nice. Yeah, another ruby. It's not a sapphire, but you know what? That's fine. Ay, ay, ay. Don't touch the books. Knowledge is bad in this universe. Okay. That was a delayed scout. Alright, here it is. This is going to be the big fight because it is the final room of the dungeon. We're going to be sure to go into it with a full torch. Hopefully I remember to get rid of the torches and shovels just in case we get any cool trinkets. Here we go. And the brothers surprise us. Perfect view. Command and conquer. Okay, so... okay, you have a chance to steal buffs. More health, less damage taken, and some damage reflection. You have speed, bleed, blight, resist, armor piercing, damage reflection, accuracy, and crit. You have damage and... oh, you also bypass guard. That sucks bad. Okay. Accuracy, dodge, damage reflection. Man, you all got damage reflection. Okay, Wordy, put on one of those scales. Now, actually, what's this debuff? That, I'm actually not going to worry about that for now. Let's see. You're not immune to this. Big damage. Okay, Devon Marcus. Unfortunately, the damage reflection did get rid of our Aegis, which is awful. We're going to try and shuffle. Underhand bash. Luckily, he misses. Let's see, we're going to go for a puncture. We're going to miss the puncture, so we're going to go for a pierce. We do end up landing that. That 78 dodge that he has is not good, as you see. Okay. Draw the sword. That way we can shuffle ourselves just a little bit. Press the bomb! Rapid fire! Okay, we're in a bit of a bad spot. Let's try and do damage to him and shuffle them out of position. 80% resistance. I thought we had somewhat of a chance.
Blade dance.
Uh-oh. Okay. So... let's look at some resistances, shall we? I kind of want to take this guy out first. You're all threatening in your own way, but I feel like this guy is, like, an issue because he can just put people into stealth. 39%. Yikes. We actually land it, though. Okay. Let's go ahead and put an Aegis up. Okay. Alright, he's charging up, so he's probably going to do a big AoE attack. We're going to go for a big heal as well as a guard. That's also a second Aegis we get to work with.
Regeneration potion. You thought you were doing damage?
How bad is that regen? 3 over 3? Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Alright, Desperate Struggle. Okay, we do still get bled. He's going for Rapid Fire, which ends up missing, very luckily for us. None of them are stunned, so we're just going to shuffle up one. Impale. We're going to take a decent amount of return of reflection damage off that as soon as it recognizes that we did that. Oh. Okay. I'm going to go for Bull. No, we need a heal. Okay. Try and spread out the healing as much as possible.
Lightning Smash!
Doesn't manage to stun either one of us, but it does do quite a bit of damage. We're going to go for Endless Battle. And miss again. But we do have a lot more of a riposte up now.
Command and Conquer.
Man, we need to be going for the supports. I feel like I might be hard tunneling Devon a little bit too much. Especially with the 105 dodge. Gosh. Golly gee willikers, Batman. Alright, Healer Man's the one that I've decided to go for now. Especially while he has that dodge up.
What's up? You're going for me?
Okay. Keep doing damage on Crawford. We're not going to blight, but it is going to shuffle us back as well as do a little bit of damage, so I'm okay with it. Ouch.
What's the matter? Afraid of the shadows?
Wow, that shuffle actually destroyed him? What? Alright, keep healing here because they really have a problem with Kale and Art Knight. And Wordy, luckily, is feeling especially fast. You know what?
Enough! Boundary crossed.
You.
Follow in his footsteps. Perish! 2 left. Oh, we're on to store.
It's alright. It's alright. We go first. We're faster, 100%. Let's just get him out of stealth so we don't have to worry about it.
I'm charging up.
Okay, protect Wordy, even though he goes through guards, but the heal is still necessary. I'm gonna go for Desperate Struggle. 5% chance to stun. We don't land it, but that's fine.
Rapid Fire.
Okay, our Aegis eats it up. 57 crit going down. And it looks like the brothers
Are no longer a threat to this hamlet.
Okay, we don't blight him. He is going to hit us hard. Well, at least he didn't get the double stun. Okay, 34 crit. He's probably just gonna go for a regular smack. Unfortunately, we cannot guard, because even if we guard, he goes through it. Endless battle. $73. 73%. 73%. And Elira misses! It's alright, Elira. It happens to the best of us. Sometimes there's gonna be a shot and you're gonna miss it. That's just how it is sometimes. But we do get quite a bit of gold for our efforts. Technically, we would have gotten more if I would have predicted some drops a little bit cleaner. But infirm, ugh, and winded, ugh. Well, we had everyone back for a little bit, at least. Unfortunately, we are now back down to 10 out of 11. But, all things considered, that went really, really well, because that's a bit of a tough fight. Now, I know I did say I was going to do the Siren in this episode, but honestly, I think it probably should be delegated to my exploration farmy bits. So, we have officially hit week 50 on this estate. All things considered, we're doing good. Everybody is level 6. That's what happens when you only have 11 people. And as far as upgrades, honestly, we could be doing better. I fully know that, but, you know, we're just not. Treatment library, medical devices debatably would be good as well. The Abbey, debatably we could be doing better there as well. The Graveyard is fully maxed out with the Minions Expedition, though. Over at the Guild, we are just about maxed if we can get enough portraits, and then we are going to be really, really powerful. And then the Blacksmith has a fair ways to go as well. The nice thing is, once you are upgraded with all this, you don't really have to worry about it, unless you die, but regardless. And then the Nomad Wagon, I haven't done anything with. Maybe we should, just to try and get some really, really good trinkets, but like the Shimmering Cloak does seem really cool, but who knows. There was something else I was going to bring up, I can't remember. Oh, right. If you're wondering why I sold all of these trinkets, there was 2 reasons. And I briefly touched on them, but I'll touch on them again a bit more clearly. So, for one, these trinkets are extremely powerful, as we very well know. So, I did want to make it a little bit more interesting by getting rid of the most broken of the broken stuff. But also, we needed the gold, because that gold immediately went into maxing everyone out. So, I mean, I think it's an equal trade, considering there were still some people running around with, despite being level 6, their armor and weapons were still, like, level 2. So I think the upgrade was more or less necessary, and then those trinkets are just so powerful that, like, you know, they take a little bit of the fun out of it. Now, if we do get any of the Lobotomy Corp, Ruina, P-Moon, whatever trinkets, I'll keep those even if they are really powerful, but unfortunately we really haven't been finding a whole lot. I know they're in there because I've seen them, I've used them, you know, great. But yeah, as far as actually getting them to drop, that hasn't happened as much. But what are you gonna do? So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And in the next one, we're gonna continue right from where we left off. I'm kind of debating if we should go after the final Banshee as well as go and see what this abyssal creature is about. But we'll see. And then, obviously, I do want to get a lot of exploration. We're really just not running into the thing from the stars. I've been trying to fight it, but it's kind of just avoiding us. We've encountered the circus. I've been saying their name wrong for like ever, so you're gonna have to forgive me on that. But we've been encountering him and the collector more than the thing from them, and the collector more than the thing from the stars. So you know, we'll encounter him at some point probably. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.